It's the Leftovers Podcast, episode 36.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Astrid, Toothless going too fast for me. Slow down, Astrid.
Dude, we went to go see the How to Train Your Dragon live action.
Same. That's good.
Oh, okay.
That's how you should do live actions.
Oh, is it exactly like the animated?
Pretty close.
Not exactly. He told me this first. I don't mean to hijack this. Sorry, but he told me because he saw it first before I did that it was pretty much the exact same, which is what I knew it was going to be because that's what they said there was going to be. But there's different information that they introduce, and I think it's because they tied in more information from the books. But I could be wrong. But anyway, it was like pretty much just the same as the regular animated, and it was perfect.
I think perfect is pushing it.
I mean, yeah, not perfect. I mean, the casting was definitely based off the book because
this is what I'll say.
in the book, Astrid has brown hair, so in the movie she had brown hair.
Yeah.
But that, like I said, I think they're taking more stuff from the book for the live action, which I appreciate.
I like the main actor that plays Hiccup.
I've never seen him before.
He was in The Black Phone.
I've never seen that.
The Black Phone? I've never even heard of that movie.
Dude,
you've never seen that? It's a good phone.
He looks
It's a good
kind of
one.
okay.
They're coming out with a second one.
Black Phone 2?
Mm-hmm.
It's about like a kidnapper.
No, but tell me I'm wrong. Doesn't he look kind of like Drake Bell? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna watch the movie. Are you gonna watch the movie, Travis?
Yeah, we were probably
It
gonna
was
watch
the best
it.
live action.
Like when it
it's
comes
the best-
out on
it's the
streaming
best live
or
action.
go to it.
But that's not saying that it was amazing though.
You need to turn that towards you.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I accidentally hit it.
Also, you should probably move your cord around your laptop.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, you're just doing it all wrong, dude. You're just throwing everything
So we're
off.
gonna micromanage everything you do.
Yeah, you smell bad.
Nitpick.
Let's not.
Take a shower.
I did
I actually need
It
a
still
shower.
stinks.
earlier.
Yeah, we can smell you.
No, I'm just a little sweaty.
Yeah, you're just always a little.
You're such a
sweaty,
stinky boy.
No, I smell good.
Stinky good boy.
I smell good.
Okay, dude. Everyone enjoy that.
What are you doing?
What do you mean by that?
What are you doing?
But dude, I mean, I liked it. The only thing I have gripes with are, one that they did it in the first place. I think that's the only gripe I have because I feel bad because it's not the director of the original's fault.
You're just a hater.
No, because they pretty much forced that guy to do it because they were like,
That is
yo,
a hater comment.
They were like, yo, we're gonna make the live action whether you like it or not. And he was
Okay.
like, well, okay, then I'm gonna do it because
You're not a true
I don't want
fan.
you guys to ruin it. I am a true fan. I love
No.
Train Dragon.
I love that movie too.
I went to Burke, bro. I've been to Burke. You been to Burke?
You went to Berkeley?
I went to Burke, bro. The Isle of Burke.
That's
Oh.
I met Toothless. I met Hiccup, bro.
I played the game.
Oh, you're talking about Fantasyland. Yeah, because you went. Yeah.
Dude, what did he say to you?
Jackson doesn't like fun.
He's allergic to it.
Bro, the thing you got me.
Hey, Josh, we have dragons.
Hey Josh,
you sound like
Josh,
Hiccup.
where's our gifts from your
Go
trip?
ahead. What?
He
Where's,
gave me
where's
mine.
our gifts from your trip?
I actually forgot him again.
Mine's already
Dude.
peeling.
I gave you yours. What?
Mine's already peeling.
Okay,
What's
don't-
peeling?
The thing you gave me.
What's peeling about it? It's metal.
I
Well,
don't
I
know.
guess
Maybe the
we're-
paint on it.
I guess we're gonna find out
Dumbass.
what it is.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, it's like already getting messed up.
What? Well, what did you do to it?
I put it in my pocket, Josh.
Wait, what is it?
It's a keychain, correct?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Well, don't do it more. What are you doing?
I'm not. That's why nothing's happening. So
These
I'm kinda
guys didn't
like,
give
what
me
did
nothing
you
for my
do?
birthday either.
We said happy birthday. That should be enough. You're 24.
I got you guys.
Bro was texting the group chat like, "Hey,
Hey, you want to come over this weekend?
we can do a double birthday.
Yeah, with Alex.
It'd be cute." And I'm like, "All right, bro."
That's because I was just trying to save time, bro. I knew I was only gonna have one day
Who
to do
farted?
it. It's probably
Dude.
true.
Dude,
Oh,
it really wasn't even. It was not me, for real.
Dude, I turned my head to the left and I smelled
Let's
it.
take a vote.
It's not me.
Everyone who thinks it's Travis, say it.
It's one of yous.
for real, it was
didn't
not
fart.
me.
He who smelled
Nah.
it
Something smells
must
weird.
have dealt it.
Oh man, I hope did the cat.
Did
I
the
don't
cat
smell
die?
It. I mean, I don't smell it anymore, but I smelled it when I turned over
It smells
there.
like dead cat.
Man, that was really quick. Sets in 30 seconds
I don't
later.
smell it anymore.
Smell like someone farted. That's all I'm saying. Hey, and that's fine.
Maybe
We're
it's
cool
that
with
old
here.
dude standing outside.
You're just shitting on our windowsill, dude.
Dude, just smearing shit on the walls.
Yeah, that-
outside.
Yes, take
Travis,
that.
you wanna-
Smell it.
Travis, you want to talk about your random visits?
Yeah, it's just been weird stuff around the community, like people just jiggling doorknobs. Basically, is all it boils down to. Like people just come and like checking your doorknob real quick and then walking away. It's
It
just,
does.
Dude, you should get a mail slot and just stick. As soon as you hear the,
Oh,
you
it's
just
tripping,
stick a
right?
shotgun through it. You can't come in, but you can't stay.
fuck,
I'd hate to be that guy, but it
Or
smells
whatever
like,
it is.
unless he went in the litter box,
it might be. Corbin probably needs to change the litter box, dude.
which is fine.
Oh yeah, I
just got
forgot
a
the
whiff.
litter. I forgot
That's
the
it.
litter box is right there.
Yeah,
Honestly, I can.
It's
I'm gonna-
upwind.
No, it's
too.
not that big of a deal anymore. I just thought at first someone would shit themselves. I was like,
we're
yo,
downwind.
I was like, how we could pause and I'll clean that
I said
real quick.
it's-
Look, we're indoors.
It's up there, but it's downwind that we're getting.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right?
It's talking about the location.
If you guys like cat
Where it's
shit, let us
located.
know.
Oh god,
If you
honestly.
what? What about straight
I'm just
teeth?
trying to get the
Let's
comment
get on that
section
top.
going, dude.
Let's get that conversation
Oh
going.
god, let's not get that conversation going, dude. Let's get that shirt conversation going. What is that?
The
Homer
Homer
Simpson.
Simpson.
Let's talk about that shirt, man. Tell you
It's
what.
him disappearing, bro.
I
Where'd
love
you
these
get
kind
that
of
from?
shirts.
It's pretty good.
Amazon.
Josh, are you seriously wearing Vans
Nice.
again? Is your whole wardrobe Vans?
Yeah, basically, he's from California. Duh.
I have Vans stuff, but
I don't care. All you
not
ever
that
wear
much.
is white and black, so you my butthole.
And
all
with
the
a
time.
skull.
This one's my. This because it's my gym shirt.
It does kind of have you there, Tyler. What do you have to say about that?
It's because I usually go to the gym after this. Okay.
I guarantee where you're going. Like,
No, the
what does
white
that
and
have to- What
black.
does that have to do with white?
Dude's
and
got to
black?
show his
'Cause this
chains
shirt-
too.
That's
show
'cause
he's
that's
hard.
well, that's how I always wear my chains. Also, this is not a sweat-proof chain, so it's better for it to be outside anyway.
Why would you get something that's not sweat proof?
This one is stainless. This one is silver. This one is stainless steel.
So you get those green outlines.
I have to clean this one.
See, that's just dumb.
The really cool one that I got. That
Put
was
your reason
silver
why you
along.
hate Tyler the most.
Comment below.
Who's your
Wait, it was-
favorite?
It was
wait,
not
wait.
even that expensive. It's
Does it
just
smell?
Wait, if we're doing
That's not what I was
a
looking
rank, put your rank below. Who's the best? Who's worst?
for. In what? Everything?
No, us. Just
so
in
overall,
general.
everything.
Who sucks the most?
Who's your favorite?
Who sucks the most?
Like we're the practic giant. I'm Murr. Who's Murr?
Uh,
I don't know.
all right. Who's Sal?
Oof.
Uh,
No, that's you.
I would say
probably.
Josh.
yeah, Sal.
What?
Who's
I
Mo?
think the better question is who
Okay,
is
who's
Ricky
cute?
and who is
'Cause
Julie.
it ain't
not
both
Ricky.
of you.
Who the frick
From
is
Trailer Park Boys.
talking about
Oh my
the
God.
practical?
All right, Bubbles.
I don't care. I'll take that. Bubbles is cool
What is that even?
Why are we
mean?
talking about?
because he
Trailer
makes all the
Park
cool
Boys?
shit.
He doesn't
He has
make shit.
cats.
Yeah, he's lonely and plays with cats.
No, he's not.
Whoa.
Wait, that sounds just like Tyler.
I don't have
he was doing that earlier.
Wait, he was literally playing with cats and lonely.
Hey,
Because
what's up,
Travis
Bubbles?
has 2 cats. I don't even know who you're. Fucking J Rock.
Dude, I'm
I
trying
don't
to remember.
watch.
I'm trying to remember the quote. If you guys ever watch
Dude,
Trailer Park Boys, I
you're definitely
love
J-Rock.
Trailer Park Boys.
Actually, maybe not. I think you're maybe J Rock.
Well, now I gotta look it up. Who's J Rock?
Look up
The better question is who is Ricky and who's Julian.
Hey Siri,
For
who's
these
J Rock
two.
from the Trailer Park Boys?
You already know. I wrangle the group, bro. I wrangle you guys like animals.
Barely. Not even.
Honestly, it's like catching
J-Rock.
dinosaurs, dude. It's tough.
Trailer.
Tough out here, bro. It's rough. It's
What?
Call me a poet.
No, dude. Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
Look at him in his drip.
Hey man, what's up?
That's literally how he talks.
You should see a J Rock clip, dude. I'm
That
trying to
literally,
remember which one.
yeah, J Rock.
But yo, man.
I definitely think that you're Ricky.
No, I don't know how he would be Julian.
You're just both not Julian.
No, but
You're
how would
both
he be
Rickies.
Julian?
So we're not doing
You're both
practical
Ricky.
jokers? Because you didn't like Sal?
I haven't really watched an Impractical Jokers.
Hey, I don't want to. As long as I'm not Joe or cool, dude. You guys hear about what's going on with him?
Oh
Joe?
no.
No, what's going on?
Allegations?
Yeah, but I heard they're false.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like with Drake Bell, like how it was kind of bullshit. How they just kind of
They just want
they just
fame.
wanted fame and then.
But the thing is, they don't go to jail
Right. That's what I was just
for a
gonna say.
false accusation.
And it's like you just slandered this dude's whole name and life, and now people will always question him. Like always.
Yeah. Just like Chris Brown, bro.
But what's going on with
Just
Joe,
like Diddy,
dude?
bro. No one will.
Whoa. Okay.
No one will understand what Diddy had to go through.
Next, he's gonna start talking about Hitler and how he would
We've
go
done that already.
How you would
We
go
talked about
fishing with
Kanye
him.
West. I would go fishing with Hitler. Yeah, I did not.
Clip that.
I mean, it would be. I would go back in time.
Okay,
And
no,
meet
stop
the guy.
right
Stop,
there.
stop.
Stop. Stop.
Like Indiana Jones moment where you walk with the butler.
And he signs it.
Yeah, and you're like, and then go back to them and be like, hey, I got something that we're 2 mil out here.
Some Austrian dude's signature from 45.
Not just some Austrian.
No, you don't understand. This is Hitler's signature, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, I mean, who are you gonna sell it to?
Is any historian?
Probably a German.
Any historian?
Look what we did to your dude.
Oh, you have a signed book of Adolf? We don't want that. It's not history. It's worth nothing.
We're trying to erase that, okay? That was the old us.
Yeah, dude, the Germans really don't like it. I remember Coral actually telling me stories about how like the Germans really hate when you talk about that.
No, just leave it at that.
Yeah, I
like,
can imagine.
Because they're just like, come on, bro.
Well, any game that has the swastika in it, they can't
Yeah, I remember.
have in Germany.
What game was it?
Yeah.
Well,
It was
had
Wolfenstein.
They had it in the games that we had here too. They changed it in Call of Duty.
Hey
Yeah.
man, just like they said in
Makes me mad,
Captain
though, to be
America,
fair.
the first country the Nazis invaded was their own.
For me, it's like when I'm playing a game or watching a movie and you see that swastika, it changes the whole vibe. You know what I mean? And that's why I think it's important.
You're like,
though. But that's why
I must kill all of them.
it changes the whole vibe though, because when you're walking through like if you're going through like you're playing in Call of Duty and you're in a World War II, fighting scene and then or like a battleground and then you're going through and then you look up, but the flags are just the normal German cross instead of the the Knight's Cross
Yeah.
instead of the
The swastika.
swastika. It's just like. I don't know. It just kind of brings the seriousness down because
You're
it's like,
like-
why are we doing that?
All right,
Like
so
part
we
of
got-
history. Like it happened.
Like yeah, it
So we got strong arguments to keep the swastika around. All right, next.
Well, okay. Let me tell you right now.
Travis doesn't think about the actual thought. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't think it's honestly out of all things in the world of like censoring. I don't think it's the absolute worst thing in the world to
Well,
censor.
it's also not
Technically,
like
it
the
wasn't.
Nazis invented the swastika either.
No, they just turned it into something.
Yeah, they just made
They
it.
just reversed it.
Yeah, they made it into a bad
flip it,
symbol.
reverse it.
Reverse.
Because that line symmetry has been used like for forever.
Yeah, it's in Norse shit too.
I've actually been watching the Marvel movies. I've watched
Oh, let's talk about that. Love that.
22 in a row.
Damn.
The last 2
like
weeks.
chronologically, you gotta watch the shows too. You're trying to go crazy.
I started from
You watch
Captain
all the
America
shows.
to Endgame, which I fell asleep at, so I got to rewatch it.
Yeah, dude. I remember when I oh my god, I will never forget that. Watching Endgame in theaters. We talked about it once a little bit, but dude, when Tony Stark died, I was like,
No, when Captain America picked up Mjolnir,
yeah. No, that's
everyone
when
went, woo!
That's when everyone freaked out, but I've never heard everyone so silent when
I am
when
Iron Man.
Everyone went,
Yeah, bro, goosebumps immediately.
What happened?
you can rest now.
It gets me every time, dude.
Bro, he didn't even speak. He was just
The aura on that motherfucker.
The only thing he
was
said
wild.
was, "Hey, Pep." That was it. And then just,
yeah, it shows the relationship, bro. It's a core memory.
well, you got Tom Holland, Spider-Man. He's like, "Mr. Stark, we did it," and then he's like, "I'm sorry, Tony," and you're just like,
Jesus.
Damn, my man was passionate about that. And I said,
And I say,
I mean, it gets me emotional, man.
we did it, Mr. Stark.
let's get him choked up. Look, he's
We
drinking,
won.
He's drinking some water.
He said, shut your mouth, I gotta do it.
Yeah, it gets me worked up.
That's good water, is that purified?
Yeah.
Purified
yeah, it
water?
is.
It's good shit. Fuck.
Yeah, I wish I made my pre-workout out of that.
Oh, do you? Shut your mouth. To
Put this boot in
do
your
what?
mouth.
Do 4 sets and 9 reps of bullshit.
And then on the
To
phone
your
for 20 minutes.
ma.
Whoa.
He's doing hip thrust vertically, so he's just humping the ground.
No wait.
Wouldn't that
Isn't
be
that just dry? Isn't that
horizontal?
just dry humping?
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, I meant the air. My bad.
Dude, you always get that mixed up.
What?
Ever.
No, I don't.
The other day you
are
said
you guys
vertical
sick of us
when it was
yet?
horizontal.
Are you guys sick of us? Okay.
Let us know.
Let us know if you're sick of us, dude. So many people are sick.
Yo, if you're
I'm
our
sick of us.
cousin
Wait, no, Travis.
listening to this,
Travis, what was your top? What were you going to talk about? You said you had something.
Yeah, I can't remember it now, dude.
Man, you got me excited.
should have wrote that shit down. I
Yeah,
have a
you,
topic.
you said it in the chat, so I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
I had it last
shit.
night.
Oh, Travis got an
Travis
idea.
is like, literally word for word. Travis is like, I got something to talk about.
And then he goes, yo, what you need to talk about? I don't remember mine.
You tell
Wasn't that
me.
important.
That's news to me. I didn't-
Yeah, we all got hyped after that, and now we're like, no, I'm just kidding.
I wasn't
Now we're
hyped.
just here.
You were hyped.
Okay.
I was like, Travis is gonna forget, and then he forgot.
And now we're here recording it.
Welcome. God, you guys are stupid.
Oh, what is it?
So in general, with live action movies, do you just not like it when they remaster them?
It's just there's no point. Well, okay, I wouldn't say there's no point because their logic behind it, which is truly just a cover for the real truth, which is they're
Monetary.
lazy and they just want to make money, is that it's for the new generation so they can enjoy it like we did. Like that's why they're remaking it, and so that's new. And I'm like, what? Why? Just watch the movie. You know what I mean? Like a kid would enjoy Snow White from back when, if it was Snow White from back then or a new one from now. You know what I mean? But the whole reason I think they're doing it is to one change because they want to change what the story's meant, which I don't like. I mean, because Disney can do whatever they want with their characters, but the whole point is like they're changing the meaning of the character based on the times instead of keeping the character and making new ones. Like that's why they're hyping up that new movie. What's that new movie called? The Disney one coming out. Elio.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah, they're like advertising the hell out of it.
Well, Disney needs to make some money.
Dude, they make money. That's not the problem. Well, they make money, but they're losing money for sure.
I mean, I can see why, because it works. Because like
They're definitely not just like sitting over there scot free.
Nah.
They're panicking.
well, think about like Star Wars, like the original trilogies. Like the first time when I watched those when I was a kid, you're kind of like they were kind of boring. You only go back to
Really?
appreciate. Yeah, I mean, like 4, 5, and 6. Like we grew up watching 1, 2, and 3. We like those.
Yeah,
a lot more
I will
compared
agree.
to the actual original ones. So
Are you
it's-
talking about Star Wars?
Yeah, it's like the same thing. You always need just the new generation to
It
come
was
in.
yeah, but see, this is the thing. It was for a new generation, but it was a different story completely. It was about something that had to do with the original trilogy, which was who Darth Vader was, right? And the Clone Wars, because they
Yeah, I guess
mentioned that.
it built off of. So
And
that's
so-
why everyone still likes it.
But that's what I'm saying.
you know?
This is not like live action How to Train Your Dragon, or this is not like How to Train Your Dragon 4, or
What they should have done was
Yeah.
make episode 4, 5, and 6 and make the originals 7, 8, 9. Put it in between 3 and 4.
Oh wait, the Rey story.
Well, not even the race story, just what happened with Darth Vader and what he did to
Well,
conquer.
they should have something. What everyone wanted, and this is the truth, is I was done with the Skywalker saga. I don't care about Luke Skywalker
Start
anymore.
over.
I
Something new.
don't care with Anakin. Give me something completely new. Give me a new enemy. It could be a
I don't
different.
know,
It could be
I-
a different damn galaxy. That's not the point of Star Wars. The whole Star Wars is that it's a galaxy far, far away. A long
I
time
kind of
ago.
like
all that shit.
the
Long
Legends,
time ago.
I kind of like the Legends storyline. I've been watching stuff on it.
That always.
I would have liked because that was one option that George or whoever was gonna go with.
You know what's funny? Nobody ever talk. I'm gonna say this. I thought this was a hot take. Not a hot take, but nobody ever thinks about like. You ever wonder why it says a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away? That implies that it was one in the past, right? And two, a different galaxy. So it's also implying that our galaxy exists in that universe,
Yeah.
which is weird to think about. So, and they've traveled galaxies. Like Ahsoka has been to, and if you guys watched Ahsoka, the season 1, she went to the planet that, and that was interesting because in Legends they talked about that. The planet she went to is where the Night Sisters are from, because they're not originally from the Star Wars galaxy. They're from a completely different galaxy, and they like immigrated over and they landed on Dathomir, and then that's where they settled, and then that's where Night Sisters came, and that's why they have like these weird powers that are from like it's not the Force. It's not from their galaxy. It's like different.
Aren't they from like a different reality?
No, they're from a different galaxy completely. It's kind of like if you ever played. Remember Survivor, Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, I love
You-
those games.
You kind of had to go to that planet, or not that planet, but that realm that they wanted to safe and keep all the Jedi at. Remember?
Yeah, like the second they were just searching for like
Yeah.
a lost kind of sector of the
Yeah,
galaxy.
but to get there, you had to take a specific place at a specific time at a specific region. Like it was so perfectly like all the stars had to align, like in Thor, like in Thor number 2, where the planets had to
Yeah.
align.
Oh, the
so
realms?
world, yeah, all the realms aligned. It was like that, right? It was like it had to be perfect for the scenario to work, and that's how it is with the Star Wars stuff, which is cool.
Did you guys know that just random facts, since we were talking about fucking space shit, today is the summer solstice?
I did know that actually. It's funny you say that.
Did you guys see the SpaceX
Missile
Starship?
blow up. That shit
Blew
was
up.
crazy.
oh yeah, that was so
I didn't
gnarly.
The dudes in
Yeah.
the video went, whoa, and then
Whoa.
it blew up again and went, damn, and then they went, and he was like, oh, dude, nothing, and then again, and they were like, hey.
It looks like a nuclear bomb went off. That was a huge explosion.
And you can see where it like started and everything.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was insane.
I slowed it down too. I was like, and I could see it went out the side. It was like, and then it just went. It was so. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Good thing no fatalities.
Yeah, there was nobody there.
No.
I know.
Which is what they do. They're
Yeah,
pretty
they're like
safe.
5 miles away
It's
anyway.
it's like relatively safe.
Well, there's
That's
the
what
reason.
I mean. That's why they were so lackadaisical. Okay, I just
That's why they were so lackadaisical.
yeah. It's because they didn't care.
Oh my goodness.
Man, what's
No
the
one was-
lackadaisical over here?
Yeah, no one was in danger.
They were
There have
like,
been like
whoa,
spaceships up there.
Whoa,
I don't know.
whoa.
You're,
Bro.
you're projecting a giant metal-based missile with freaking jet fuel into the air.
Yeah, no, they're still gonna take it
There's
serious.
a little bit of danger involved.
Oh yeah, no, but I
A
mean,
little bit.
I mean, obviously,
Well,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would you ever go to space if given the
Oh
opportunity?
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Josh, you're just scared of. Sorry, Josh, you're just scared of planes
Damn, that
and
was
heights.
Yeah, because you fell out of the sky a few
You
hundred
know what?
feet.
Let me ask you this: would you go on a submarine?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Right. Wait until you hear.
Well,
the
I
next-
mean, it depends because if it's just
the,
just to
ho-
go
the,
on
the
a,
hotel in space blew up yesterday.
Well, okay.
And took
if there's a
3,000
reason
like
to go
this.
down there, then yeah.
Wait, look at it like this, right? So if you're in a submarine and it implodes, it's a fraction of a second. You don't even know it happened.
You're talking about dying right now.
Well, that's
go with
the
the option.
outcome, right?
Okay.
That's what you're thinking
Hear me
of.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. If you don't want to die, stay on the fucking ground.
You could still die there, Josh.
We were meant to be on the fucking
We
ground.
could get hit by a
Were we?
car and die.
We were anatomically made to be on the ground.
Okay, but what I was saying,
You got wings, motherfucker. You
It-
got gills.
Joshua, if you're in a
We have the ineptitude to design stuff like that.
Oh yeah, fish can get wings and.
No,
fucking
I
go
said
on land.
us.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the other way around. The animal kingdom
What?
don't work.
I'm gonna kiss you
What? What are you looking at me for?
because I was speaking and you're like, aha, Joshua, guess what?
What were you speaking about?
Well, okay, the submarine implodes, you're dead like that.
Yeah.
Okay, in a spaceship, right? You go up, it explodes. Maybe you don't die from the explosion. You fall and plummet to your death.
Not plummet, dog. You burn up in the atmosphere. Like
Depending on how far you are, because the Challenger explosion, those people weren't too far in the atmosphere.
Yeah,
And then they fell to Earth.
I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, either way, you're dying.
Why?
so.
Why? I could see a
Z,
picture of it.
Z.
Besides, the Earth's flat anyway, dude.
What if you
It's
see
not the
something
same,
cool?
bro.
Did you know
I would
that?
want to go to space.
You didn't know the Earth's flat?
Yeah, well, you need to talk about that at
Dude,
least
I hate
once.
that so much.
Oh, you believe in the Earth?
Yo, that's crazy. Oh, you think the Earth is real? You're a fucking gooner, dude. You're a sheep.
We're in a simulation. There's no such thing as Earth.
We're in the fucking. Do you guys believe in
Yeah.
Let me.
The multiverse.
I was gonna add the multi. Yes, I believe in the. I think it's a cool theory.
I don't
It's-
think the multiverse.
There's really nothing behind it, but
I think there have been more universes, like the one we're in, and then there was one before us, and there's gonna be one after us, like billions of
So
years.
you think
from
it's a timeline of
Not a
universes?
timeline.
Well, it's more like time just been
Well,
going
you said
forever.
before and
like time has
after.
been going on forever and ever. you
Well,
know?
technically, gets a restart.
yeah,
of
but
when
but that
humans
restart has been
understand.
going on for like
Yeah, we've
who
been
knows
through
how
like
long.
5
Okay,
different
wait.
Big
Explain.
Bangs.
What do you guys? What do you? Okay, what do you?
So there was a Big Bang before us, like 5 times.
But how is that a multiverse? That's a
No, we're not talking about multiverse.
okay, gotcha.
We're talking about one universe, but it keeps getting reset.
That's what you think is a thing, though.
Yeah, because we expand, we stop, and then we come back and implode, and then explode again.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Jackson.
So
Jr.
you're a fan of the Big Crush?
But I don't know. Well, the big freeze. I like the big freeze, and then it comes back in.
I definitely think the Big Freeze is probably the most likely. That or the Big
What is that?
Snap.
What's the big freeze?
It's when because you know how space is expanding and it just keeps expanding.
Okay.
Planets are gonna get farther and farther away from light sources, and so everything's gonna just get cold and freeze.
But the universe stretches.
and then well,
it's gonna keep
it's
going.
expanding,
yeah,
not stretching.
and everything's yeah.
But
Because from the point
Okay,
of where the
but-
Big Bang
Because
happened,
our
everything
Earth is still
went
traveling.
out. Yeah, we're
you're
moving
not-
farther
We're
away from the
moving,
sun.
yeah.
So the universe stretches, but it doesn't add on. Do you get what you understand what I'm trying to say?
Well,
No,
Like,
it's
it-
expanding. It's not stretching. It's expanding. Things are still
Yeah,
moving
Okay,
in the
just like-
direction
let me give you an
from
example
where they were
real
thrown
quick,
out.
just so I understand.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So this, if I was to stretch it and make it longer, that's what you're saying. It's instead of me grabbing another Red Bull can and putting next to this one. That's what you're saying? I'm not adding on another Red Bull can. I'm simply grabbing the same Red Bull can and making it bigger and stretching it. That's
No,
why
I wouldn't
No,
think so.
I would think-
Hand it here.
I would.
Do
So-
what Red Bull can.
So you have, this is the point of the Big Bang at the bottom, right? So you have liquid that's going to travel this way. You get another one, you put it here, and then the liquid keeps going.
Yeah, but the liquid stops, dog.
At some point, yeah.
So how can it?
That's the big freeze. That it stops at some point.
Well, yeah, it's because everything's gonna run out of energy and light, and it's
Yeah.
just gonna stop. It's gonna run out of. It's no energy.
Okay, so
it's not
then
gonna
what?
move.
So if
And
the
everything
universe
just turns
stopped-
cold.
And also, what we think
But-
like expands the universe. It is like what is it? It's dark energy. I
If
think
the,
that's what
if
it
the
is.
universe
Dark
stops
energy. That's what
expanding-
moves it.
This is what I don't understand. If the universe stopped expanding, why would that be necessarily a bad thing? Wouldn't we be fine?
No.
No,
Why is that?
because
Okay, this is hundreds of
energy is
billions
not
of years from
indefinite.
now. Maybe even trillions of years.
Oh yeah.
Where
like,
everything
way,
like just stops.
way.
Sun stops moving. Like everything stops moving, basically.
Dude, can you turn your AC on? I'm sweating like a pig.
It's too.
Dude,
it's
there's
too,
no AC. Why do you think it's so hot in here?
Okay, I didn't know your AC was out. My bad.
and you'll be
It's not out.
No,
it
it's-
doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist, dog.
I thought
It's
you
not
had a
there.
solution for this.
and you'll be out.
There is no AC.
We had
Okay.
a-
Sorry, dude.
It was
I thought
meant
you
to
had
be a
it
side
on.
thought. Okay, my bad. Go
We don't
ahead.
have AC in here. We have it in our room.
Okay, but the big crush is when it goes out.
That's what it
it
was.
stops and then it comes back in, and then implodes.
Yep.
And it goes.
It's like hit its like maximum hold.
There is another one though.
Yeah, the big snap.
What's
It's when
that
it goes too big and
Everything falls apart.
This is what I don't understand. If we were made
I think.
as humans,
Don't quote
to
us on that.
Live like
Us, it was you.
Because
Okay.
as we know, right, we're the only life forms in the universe.
As of
we
this
know.
moment, yes.
Hey, let's not get into that argument.
We've
That we
had
know
it
of.
twice. We've had that argument twice.
What is? Because this is the human part of us. We there's a reason why to everything, and so I personally need to understand why we were specifically made. Everything is so specific to why we were made, like as a species, and there's animals on this planet and all that crazy stuff. Why is it that the nature of the universe is always against us? Like, why is it always like, oh, we're going to die in 10 billion years. Oh, we're going to die because of this. Oh, this will kill us. It's like, what's the point of making life, making us
Because nothing
humans?
lasts forever. Nothing
yeah,
is-
exactly.
Even if you don't believe
everything
it,
is limited.
Well, see, but that's a human philosophy. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not-
We're trying to put a human philosophical thought to something that we couldn't possibly ever fucking comprehend.
Well,
and
it's
that's
like
what I'm
saying-
trying. And that's why I'm like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? This is
Thanos was
something
right.
We created the idea of this. We created the idea of time. We created the idea of. We put it in our minds like morals.
I understand what you're saying,
mean-
that it's like a construct that we have created
That
to
nothing
like
told us.
Everything's
unless
made up.
Something told us.
Okay, but to be fair, those are more or less things that we have discovered, or they are observations about the universe itself, because I mean those things do happen.
Right. But we only made those observations, and we're only curious, and we're only observing.
I know
because we're human.
I hear what you're saying, but it's not.
What are you trying to argue against? That's what I'm arguing. I'm not even like making an argument. I'm just saying. I'm just making a statement.
He's just been facts, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Okay,
honestly
just
spitting
continue, man.
facts.
I'll finish.
Just think about it. Like, we're a cosmic fluke that happened.
Are we though?
Because I think we came from an asteroid, landed on Earth, and then we evolved into what we are.
I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
I don't either. I don't
Okay.
agree with that.
I agree with that more. I don't really subscribe to the whole idea we were like genetically created by aliens in that.
That's
think
why
it was-
alien is
it was
cool.
Why
more-
is that the second option?
I'll give
Not
you-
God.
well, I'll tell you
nah,
what,
aliens did create us,
Since
bro.
we're talking
Don't
about-
worry.
God is an alien.
Tra-
alright?
Travis
Oh,
is-
okay.
He's up in
okay.
outer space, isn't he? Freaking-
No, he is space.
Travis is a no. Travis is a fan of the high ape theory.
I mean, I don't even know what that is,
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I
It's
just,
when,
I
it's
just
when
think
they,
that, like,
they said that the reason why we developed. Okay, go ahead.
Tyler just says
I just think that like we evolved from whatever it was here on Earth. You know, I mean that's just.
I think
take
we
a
were
shot
on
in the
an
dark. I'm
asteroid
not saying
and
I'm,
we
like,
landed here.
You know, gonna go gung ho. I
Right,
just,
but
I don't know.
why? Like you, I see. This is. I mean, you guys can't explain this. This is what I said. This is just a question because you guys, no one could possibly explain this. But why? Like, why is it that we have these constructs? Like, think about it. We took, if the universe was made for something, why was it not made for? Like, what was it made for? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the point of having us here if we weren't meant to do something more? But that again, that's a human thought.
That was a very
well,
philosophical
that's why we
question.
create
Right,
things.
but that's what I'm saying. But that's something like. But why did we want to create things? Why are we like this? Why are humans the only species?
'Cause we
in
have
the
to spend
universe
time to do
that are
something.
like this? Like, you know what I mean?
that
Like,
we know of. The
I mean,
universe is very expansive. Did you know that space, dark matter, takes up 99% of everything, and we're
There's
only
more,
part of the 1%.
there's more empty space than
Well,
anything.
exactly. That just makes my point even better. Like, why is it so specific?
Well, it's so
I mean,
expansive.
think about the animals on this planet. We have pigs and chickens and cows and horses. All these animals that were like literally. It's like Avatar. That's why I like the movie Avatar. We actually just got done watching the one by James Cameron. Is because it's like the world is connected. The horses were meant to be ridden. You know, like the bird things were meant to be flown, and the whale things were meant to be like. And that's kind of like how we were. It's like horses were meant to be ridden, and camels were meant to be ridden, and
Rode.
pigs. Is it right? Is it road?
It's road.
We're meant to be rode.
Ridden.
That doesn't sound right.
Ridden to ridden of it.
That doesn't sound.
Think
right.
of like how ridden is spelled. That just looks weird.
Yeah, it's like
Animals are meant
hidden,
to
but
be
with an
ridden.
R.
Ridden.
It's road, homie.
I rode that horse 2 years ago. I ridden that horse 2 years ago.
Hey Siri, is it
Okay, are
grammatically
we
correct to
seriously
say
doing
horses
this?
were meant to be ridden?
Yeah. Horses and other animals can be ridden, not rode, according to Grammar Resources.
What?
Are we
That's
stupid?
so
Wait, we got
cap.
3 morons.
It's a past
Not
tense.
grammatically correct. The correct phrase is horses were meant to be ridden. Written refers to
Yeah,
the
you
act.
mother-
That's what I said, not written.
It's not road, you dorks.
Okay, so what is
Yeah, well-
road not a real
Yeah,
word?
Tyler, you gonna
Does that
double
not
down, or
mean-
you gonna put your fat forehead on that thing? No, road is past tense. They
I
were-
rode the
I'm just
They
horse.
gonna
were meant
accept
to. Yeah,
defeat.
I rode the horse.
I'm riding that
And
horse.
I'm not gonna say I ridden the horse.
I need to ridden that horse.
It's saying they were meant to be ridden. It's the action. They were meant
Oh,
to be
yeah.
ridden.
Yeah, I guess I
So
was kinda
thank
confused.
you.
Wait, are you an English major?
My wife is.
So what does
Doesn't
that
help
make
you, does it?
No, but I just proved you all fucking wrong. It's road, bro. It's
All right.
road.
No, All right, moving on,
I
moving-
accepted defeat.
I-
I accepted defeat. I'm a.
Yeah, you proved us wrong.
I know, but like, okay, now I lost my train of thought because you
Well,
guys are stupid.
you were talking about Avatar because everything was like
We're-
perfectly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, are we meant to do all these things? Are we meant to make trains and cars and things like that? Like,
We made them.
You're getting
Whether
very-
we
that,
wanted
yeah.
to
You're
or
getting
needed
very close
to.
to the question is, what's the point of life?
To human is
What's our purpose?
I know, but 20,000. I mean, I just read this in Jurassic Park. 20,000 years ago, men and women worked for 20 minutes, and think about ever since the 1930s, for example, with the advancements of technologies, vacuum washers, dryers, things like that, the time to do stuff has not improved. It still takes the same amount of time as people in the 1930s to clean their house as it does now. It's crazy to think about.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
where
what's the-
automation comes in.
Right, and to think about it now, you buy a washer, you buy a dryer, you have to pay electricity, you have to pay the government, you have to pay taxes, you have to pay money. Why? You could just do it by your hand. It's like we're complicating life. You have to get to a job when it could have been you come home to your kid and your wife, you hunted a meal, you ate, you enjoyed life, you went to the river, you cleaned.
Well, you can still go do that.
I
in some
think there's a
places
lot
if you
more.
truly
I
wanna
think
do
there's a
that.
lot more
Can you?
complexity to that than.
No, that's the problem. There's not. It's simple, and we made it.
No,
hard.
because if you do that by hand, it's gonna take a lot more time.
Dog, we made it. People live like this in other countries. All they worry about
I
is
get that.
we eat. They have a family time at the end of the day. That's it. Is my family eating? Are
Boy.
we healthy? Are we
There are
living?
trade-offs.
Are we live?
All right, think
Not
of the
really.
dinosaurs, right? Who killed them? Why?
Asteroids.
See, I agree with that. It's like someone is trying to fix
Well, yeah,
what
I-
they're making.
I
and
heard
that's
about
again,
that, too.
That's why I was talking about Alien. That's why I was talking about Alien.
Well,
because
it's
that's
like,
the
oh, this
plot
one
of
didn't
Alien.
evolve the way that we wanted
Exactly.
it to.
Let's kill it. Let's
Well,
wipe it out. Let's
the
redo
thing
it.
Start
about
over.
that was that we know that the asteroid
Interesting.
definitely hit and wiped out the dinosaurs, and it's like that definitely happened. But the chances of that are like basically near impossible, like 1 in 20 billion or something.
Well, you
like
know,
that.
we almost
So it
gotta
was
get-
actually
And they
directed
ruled-
towards Earth.
It was like basically impossible and think of like crazy mathematic
Is it though?
science.
They were
numbers.
alive
Yeah.
for 150 million years. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth. We've been for how long?
Josh, look up
600,000?
Look up on your laptop. Look up close.
Yeah.
Look up close call
No,
Apophis.
20,000. Humans have not.
No,
been that long.
we've found people that were at least 40,000.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll have to look.
And
it
I
up.
would say like early humans, 600,000.
I
at
think
least.
Josh,
it's
look up after
100,000
you're done looking
is
that up.
early
Look up
humans.
close call with Apophis asteroid.
Tyler,
Well-
you're so goddamn loud.
I know.
It's 'cause you guys don't.
Yeah,
fucking
so think of
listen.
this, bro.
See, okay, that's why I said. Thing.
Back
you don't have
up.
to be in your mic. That's
Back up.
No, it's because you don't listen.
No, it's because
we're
he was
talking,
talking, and then you
and
were
then
like,
you're
"Hey,
like,
man,
about
I gotta
dumb
overpower
shit."
you."
Yeah, I
Exactly.
know.
It's like we're in the middle of a conversation. Your kid's tugging at your shirt. Like,
It's because it's boring. What you're saying is boring.
So you
What are you
decide
talking
to
about?
about?
And everything you say
So
is
I
just
wasn't
the
even-
best.
So should we wait?
I
say
literally,
something- wait, say
I
something-
literally,
wait, what
because
are you
the
saying?
thing
Wait,
is,
what are you-
Travis, the
Wait,
thing
it's
is
boring?
that I
It's
was
boring?
trying to say something from like 5 minutes ago, but I couldn't get a word
talk
in
about
because
what
y'all kept
Tyler
doing
wants to
dumb
talk about. Tyler
shit.
talks about
Wait,
the
hold
coolest
on. It's
shit.
the Tyler show
Wait,
right now.
quick question.
Yeah, everyone go
What,
quiet.
Travis? You just sit there, look, and smile and wave anyway.
Travis, I
Except
know you're
when I was just talking about something and then got interrupted by you.
Travis. I know you're talking, but a quick. What's everyone's favorite color? I know you're in the middle of a conversation that I find boring.
I know you guys were talking about the dinosaurs, but they died.
Yeah, what was
Literally
boring about
was
that?
trying to
thought that
get.
a
I
fine
literally was trying to say
conversation.
something from a conversation that we had just had, and you didn't let me get it in, so I had to interrupt you. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay,
See,
so
that would be the perfect time to talk when everyone was silent.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't
Tyler,
happen.
you suck ass. I hope you know that.
Travis, I know it, bro. I know you're not saying that.
Nice.
Oh, that was rough.
What are you talking about? I thought.
350.
And I'm ass.
315,000
I slipped off.
years ago. So yeah, you're right.
What's up?
315,000 years humans were.
Well, okay, think about it. Like
Bro,
the
how
mantle
can
on
you
the
even
Earth,
read that McAfee shit.
Don't bother me. I'm trying
the
to figure out.
mantle on the Earth. Think about it. That's always like rotating through the Earth and resetting in a sense, because it's going to the core and getting hot and getting rid of like maybe bone matter.
I heard of that.
So it's
theory.
probably got like
It's
reset
like shedding. I
through
heard
that.
that Earth literally like sheds itself through its own core.
Yeah.
Like it'll literally like shim down and move and do all these things.
It
and then
takes a couple
it's like a
thousand
new-
years.
Yeah.
They also like
So
they have a lot of
crazy.
science of guessing how long the Earth has been around, but there's also a lot of like unknowns. Like they truly can't date. They think it's around 7 billion years old, but they also think it might be older, than that. They really don't. There's no way to tell like how old the Earth actually is. It's just one of the big mysteries of the universe.
Well, the universe they found out is actually older than they thought. Instead of 13.8 billion, it was like 14.2 billion because they found a galaxy further out.
How did they find this galaxy?
I know
Hubble.
that's such a crazy thought to me. How are they able to find a How are they able to find a galaxy?
Because it's this small and they saw it through a magnified.
right. But when I go to pay my fucking like online banking statement, it can't get my password right.
No, you can't get your
No,
password right.
no. I put the same shit in there, right? Refresh the page 4 or 5 times, put it in a 6th time, and it's right. And I'm like,
No, you missed that
but we're
apostrophe.
going to Mars. But we're going to Mars. I got you. 6 times. I missed that fucking apostrophe 6 times.
Yes.
Okay. It's fine. The password I use every day. Got you.
I love space.
I
though.
mean, if I'm, I honestly feel what Josh is saying though, because at the company that me and Travis work for right now, with the money that they have, I wish that their GPS system was so much better. They could have made it a pinnacle of its like.
well, they're bouncing off the satellites that the government runs.
I know, but they have so much money they could do
Scary.
it themselves.
What do you mean?
They could get their own satellite.
Well, like what's wrong with it though?
It's just like my Apple Maps is better than their. It can't get orientation right ever.
Travis is like, I've never had a problem.
I mean, the trick about it is that you have to think.
No, dude. Yo, what were you gonna say, Travis? What were you gonna say?
And I'm bad, dude.
Dude, okay, the trick about it, you just have to think it's like, it basically places you 50 feet behind where you are. That's all you have to know. That's the one trick about it. And then you'll be good.
Bro, are you getting
That's
tripped up by
stupid as
50
fuck.
feet? Are you the dumbass Amazon driver that put shit by my front?
Yeah, that's why
my
a lot
front
of Amazon
driveway
drivers
because he
pull
can't find
ahead.
the
Oh
door.
no! Oh no! Travis is. If you haven't had problems like I have, then I don't know what you're
My
talking
track
about.
history tells me you should trust
Dude,
what
it
I'm
literally
saying right
like
now.
will flip the map completely like 180 around and then put the pin on something else.
That's what I'm talking about, where you need to just always expect you're 50 feet behind. Where
It's
it
not
is.
50 feet though, dog.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll be driving by it and it's gone.
Yeah, well, sometimes it is just bad, like, can't help it. Sometimes it is actually just messed up, but most of the time it's pretty decent, actually.
No, dude,
It's
I'll be
decent.
honest. It's the only thing that makes me
It's just
upset.
funny,
It's the only thing that makes me upset.
Loud motherfucker.
I don't know. Honestly, the worst thing I hate is, like, when people come and try to, like, take
and
the
fuck.
package.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know what it was.
It was someone.
I
think it
can't
was
tell if
Daryl.
I can't tell if it's a cat or a cat.
I just kept I was like, what the fuck? Hey, whatever.
Hell,
You're good.
don't mind the screams, guys.
Hey, we're fucking live.
Hey, can you be quiet?
Can you keep your screams to a minimal?
Die a little fucking quieter. God damn.
Shut up.
Call an ambulance. No, we're good.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mom.
Not right now.
Mom, my friends are shooting a podcast.
Are the tater tots ready? They're not? Okay, get the fuck out.
Oh, so the pizza roll. You I said pepperoni, not the fucking wrong
That
party
would
name.
be lit if we had an air fryer
Never.
and we cooked pizza rolls.
They have that.
They
dude.
have that.
I mean, we do
No, I
have
mean
it
like
for
in this setup, just sit
There's
right
this
here.
dude,
just
There's this
going
dude I
while
follow.
we're, you know.
There's
I
this,
mean, we would be in theme.
there's this crazy
Yeah, just
dude.
eating hot pockets.
I'm just kidding. There's this crazy dude on Instagram I follow where his whole goal, he adds like a new piece of technology to his life every day to see if he could sit in his chair and not move. And he just adds like the other day he added one of the automatic air fryers. And so he just and he's got an automatic food grabber from the machine. Like he got a vending machine and it grabs different
What?
meals and it presses it and it slides into the microwave and then something closes it, or the air fryer closes it, comes out, and then he's got he has this cool AI robot that just goes around and brings him stuff. Because he just calls it. He's like, hey, Peppy. It's called Peppy. I don't know. Because he likes Pepsi. And it brings him Pepsi. He calls Peppy. He's like, hey, Peppy, come here. And it just, what would you like today, sir? And it's all full of Pepsi. And he's like, a Pepsi. And she's like,
So
a
he's-
Pepsi. Something different today. And then
That's crazy.
And then the food comes on a fucking tread thing. And then he brings the AI robot. He's like, hey, Peppy, go get my food. And then Peppy goes over, grabs his food. And comes back. And he's like, what are we eating today? And it's like, oh, looks like we're eating I forgot what he had.
He's gonna be like those people from Wall-E.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's a permanent couch potato,
That's what I
bro.
said. But dude, he's making more money than us, so.
I mean,
Smart man.
he doesn't even have to do anything anymore.
I know if you can just
He
imagine,
just
just buy all that
buys
stuff.
Amazon products. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
his job for the rest of his life. Okay, cool.
So it's like one of those elaborate Rube Goldberg
Exactly.
machines,
Remember doing those?
but
Yeah.
it's like advanced.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
Goldberg. Yeah, that's right. I remember making those. I made a stupid ass one, I think, in 5th grade.
I like the
6th or
musical
7th
ones.
Yeah.
The musical ones
Ding,
are cool.
dong,
Like the
ding,
ting
ding,
ting ting ting.
Ding, ding,
Just like that.
You guys like our music?
Stimmed so hard, dude. You stimmed like a motherfucker.
I mean, sometimes they make really good ones. They'll do game theme songs. It's cool.
Yeah,
I
you
heard the Halo one. That was cool.
And
And yeah, the Game of Thrones ones, yeah.
No, that's
Oh
Halo.
my god, I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Josh
You're
was
dead.
about to.
I love Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is
so
good.
much, dude. It's so
Except
good.
for the last
season.
episode.
Last season.
Well, it started off good and then it went.
And then I kept going.
Here we go.
Okay, all right. No, she could kill the Night King.
Yeah, no,
That's-
it's cool, it's
that's
cool.
fine. No, I mean the show's too good for it to be ruined by that, right? It's fine. You know what I mean? The coolest battle in the scene was literally you couldn't see. There was no light. It was all just dark.
Yeah.
It was great. And then past that, I was like, okay, what's going on with Daenerys right now? Yeah, what's going on? Why is she killing?
Is everyone dead?
Yeah, she
And then
flipped
that
the
episode, I'll
switch.
never forget. The Bells. That was the name of the episode of.
That's the last
season.
episode, right?
No, that's the
Bells?
second to last one where everything went to shit. Where they might as well have
Ding.
named it the shit of everything. Yeah, and then we surrender. And then I was like, oh man, they did it. Let's go. And then I was thinking, okay, at the end, all they're gonna do is they're gonna have a power struggle real quick, and then they'll fix it, And then no, and then everyone just starts stabbing everybody. A dragon kills a bunch of kids. I'm like,
This is not what you
going on?
promised.
I go, what is going on right now? I mean, Jon Snow killing her or whatever, it's poetic. But I'm kind of over here like, dude.
Wasn't that his aunt?
I think the only
her
part
whole
that
purpose
I
was
think,
just
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was his aunt.
It was
yes,
his aunt.
It was his aunt, and then it's not the first time it's happened. Technically, that's a good thing in the Game of Thrones.
Well, okay,
world.
we had a brother and sister,
You guys should read Fire and Blood.
Wait, doesn't that make her significantly older than him? I mean, not
No.
they cared, but
Not
No,
necessarily.
they she. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken,
5-year difference?
Jon Snow's mom slept with a Targaryen,
Yeah.
and that
Targaryen was her brother.
well, the
The
Targaryen
Targaryen
was the
was
Mad King, right?
her no, the Mad King was bad. The whole reason the Mad King killed
The Mad King was her father,
Stark.
right?
Yeah, the Mad King was the guy's father, not Caitlyn's father.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
And he killed her, and that's why they had the fight with the Mad King in the first place. Was because
Overthrew him.
that's why they went to war in the first place, was to overthrow him. And I'm trying to remember who Daenerys. Oh, and no, so Daenerys' father is the Mad King, right? And then the Mad King's
Son,
so that's
which
where
is
it
the
gets all
brother.
fucked up. Yeah, that's where it gets all fucked up. That's where it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, honestly though, after
Oh, no.
knowing the brother in the very beginning and then finding out that he's Jon Snow's father, it's just like,
You know what sucks though? Well, not sucks. They did it. That I love that. That whole
I
reveal
don't.
was sick to me, and they wrote it so well because it was there. You could have figured it out if you really put it all together.
well,
If you paid attention.
if you
I
really
like-
paid attention, you could have put it all together.
yeah, I like that he has the Targaryen tie, but I don't like that it was the brother. It's just because I didn't like the brother. That's it. That's the only reason.
What brother?
Isn't
in
it
the
the brother that
beginning.
was? Yeah, isn't it?
And he
brother
gets
in
the gold poured.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
the
what's
gold
wrong
crown.
with him? What?
He's an ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what do you mean? What does that ruin?
I just hated his character. That's it.
Well, everyone did. That was the point.
I get that. That was just my. That's just what I was saying. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that ruined it. I hated his character so
He
much.
didn't
that
have a,
But how did
you know,
it ruin
a
it? That was the best part.
reconstructive and like
I
positive.
just didn't like it
turnarounds.
because I liked Jon Snow and I didn't like someone I hated being his dad. I guess.
That's not his dad.
There were 4
Wait,
siblings.
Then
right?
who's the dad?
That-
Oh, it's just
That's
another
his
brother.
Yeah.
That's her
Oh,
brother.
okay.
That's her brother. That's not his dad. That makes no fucking sense.
No, because her brother.
You said she was the aunt. So
Yeah, she's the aunt of Jon Snow. So her brother is the father of Jon Snow.
Yeah.
No, y'all are.
You just said it.
Yeah, but not the bad guy. The good one is.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I
that's
didn't-
what.
I didn't
that's,
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
got
what
to
I'm-
there.
oh,
We got
okay,
there.
yeah, you're-
Because there's 4 siblings. It's the
That's
one
why I
at
was
the
like,
Night's
I hate
Watch,
that dude.
The Night's Watch, the old one, and then Daenerys.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no. I'm gonna have to. Look
Or was
this up.
he the brother
no,
of the
No,
Mad
you guys are
King?
fucked up, dude. Her sister is not. No, she's not her aunt. He's her.
Didn't you say that?
No, because dude, I haven't watched that in a
Who
while.
is Jon Snow?
His father.
Just look up Jon Snow's lineage, because then it'll tell you everything.
Rhaegar Targaryen.
Right.
Daenerys' older brother.
Rhaegar Targaryen is Jon Snow's father.
Yeah.
Rhaegar, yeah.
And Daenerys'
and
older brother.
Viserys is the bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got there.
Hold on, click on that.
The Viserys is the bad guy. Viserys is the one who's got his head melted in gold.
Yeah, Viserys. Yeah, Viserys is the bad one. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she named her dragon after him, which is kind of fucking weird.
That's all right.
Is it worth watching House of Dragon?
I love House
Have
of
you
Dragon.
not watched it yet, dude?
House of Dragon. No, I hated it. I didn't like it.
What was wrong with it?
I got so bored and it was just full of.
Tyler, you always need like something
Nudity.
shiny on the screen. For
Dude,
you to pay
what do you
attention.
mean?
Where's
the
the
whole
gauntlet?
first season is just
Where's
them
Thanos?
having sex with each other.
That's what I've heard.
Dog, it's a drama.
Of just having sex.
Sex is gonna happen.
Have
in
you
a
watched
drama.
Game of Thrones?
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
It was
as
worse.
intense.
It wasn't as intense. Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
the
he's
first-
just talking about the sex part, not the murdering.
Well, it's
and
just
the
I just felt like there
gore.
was so much
Yeah,
of that
because the
going on. There
whole
was not
point-
really
okay,
any story.
I will agree. There's a lot of sex in it, but the whole point of the sex part is because it's an
I get it, it was
interpersonal
the
relationship.
yeah.
No. It's the whole point of building the interpersonal relationship between the families. That's the whole point. Yes, there was a shit ton of incest. That's the whole point of the House of Dragon. It's about their house.
Okay, I'm just
It's
not
about their
interested in
family.
that. I'm sorry.
Like,
Pure.
I know. I'm not interested in incest.
I get
either.
that. I'm just not that interested in Game of Thrones to watch that.
It's about how it started.
I need to watch
okay?
Game of Thrones again.
I love Game of Thrones.
I've
Yeah,
seen
I
it like
just
3
actually
times,
just
3
Read the
finished
book.
it.
Read the book. It's so interesting.
Again.
Oh no! Do we want to have like a watch party?
I'd be
That's
down,
gonna be
but
a
as much as I want to
long
watch,
party.
I don't care. I'm down. I'll start tonight. I love Game of Thrones.
I'm
We can
probably
do it on
gonna.
Discord.
Be on a Discord, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna be on for a while.
I fucking love Game of Thrones, dude. What's your favorite? What's one of your favorite scenes from Game of Thrones?
I mean, the only ones that always come to mind are the Red Wedding, Purple Wedding.
But I'm talking about your favorite. I hate that. I skipped that episode now. I fucking
Yeah,
hate
no,
that
I hate
episode.
that one. It's so boring.
It's boring. It's not even that it's boring. It's one of the best episodes. It's one of the highly rated episodes.
Isn't
of
that where
TV
Joffrey
television all time.
dies?
Purple
No,
Wedding.
That's the purple
That's
wedding.
the
Oh, yeah,
Red
yeah.
Wedding is where they kill
The Starks.
this
Oh,
Caitlyn Stark
yeah,
and his
no,
wife
you're right.
and the
That
baby.
one, that one's bad.
They kill all the Starks basically.
I
except
got to
for
that part in the book.
4 of them.
Book's worse.
Wait.
Oh yeah,
with
if
like
the,
the
book goes
gore and
crazy at
the
the
detail.
red wedding. That'd be a cool read.
It's way worse. So in the book, they so in the show, if you guys recall, they put his head they put the heads of his wolf
The
Yeah,
dire
and then
wolf
on
on a
his
stuck it
spike.
on him, yeah.
on
Yeah.
his body.
Paraded
They did it the
around.
other way around in the book.
Oh,
They put his head on
God.
the wolf and then carried the wolf around.
Damn.
And then
Damn.
yeah, it was crazy.
Imagine seeing that in real life. Ooh.
Yeah, that would've been
And
bad.
I'm not even
Why.
gonna say it what they did to the wife and the baby and shit. That shit was crazy. I can't even say that on fucking mic. So yeah.
It's
I mean,
that
that's
bad.
usually how it is. Books are definitely a lot
but
more.
you know what's crazy is you think about the motherfucker behind that shit that wrote it. Somebody he had to think
George
about
R.R. Martin.
Yeah, I'm kind of over here. I know who it is. Trust me. But I'm
Say his name.
I'm kind of like, dude, you're kind of psychotic. It's like Tarantino. Sorry, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Like he does great work, but you're a little weird, bro.
It's a lot of blood.
It's not even a lot of blood, but you know what you're trying to do, bro. Come on, you trying to, you know what I mean?
It's basically your fetish.
Listen, that's
just
what they
on
used to
screen.
say back when. It used to be the N word. You know what I mean? They used to say.
I'm like, yes, I agree, but brother, you love that word in your movie. You love
Well, Quentin Tarantino likes feet.
it. I believe it. Margot Robbie's feet specifically. I remember that little clip.
Yeah.
I did
what
not
about
see that.
in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? That one actress, her feet are just out, toes out, dogs out.
Are you alright? You need to say.
He's mad about it, dog.
And then there was another
Dogs
one.
out, toes out.
Oh, the one with
toes
John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Uma Thurman. What's that one called?
Are you serious?
The
Pulp
Hateful
Fiction?
Eight.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't remember all the
The
fucking
Hateful
actors'
Eight?
names, but I couldn't.
No, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, her
yeah,
toes were
Pulp
out, bare toes, feet out.
I didn't like that.
I gotta watch that movie again.
Whip it up.
You telling
Pull
me
that shit
Uma
up.
Thurman's toes were?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And they're in Kill Bill, which he also directed.
Kill Bill's a great movie.
Oh snap.
Kill Bill's an underrated movie. In
It's
my
so
opinion.
good, the first and the second.
Yeah.
Honestly, haven't seen him.
Oh, you
dude.
gotta watch it. That's such a good like. It's late at night. I don't know what to watch. Let me put on fucking Kill Bill real quick.
Is it like
Move
Die
your
Hard?
toe.
Because I like Die Hard.
It's better than Die. It's okay.
Better than
Actually, I
Die
take that
Hard.
back. I take that back. I don't know if it's better than Die Hard, but it's an action movie, but it's more like
Revenge.
it's yes, but it's more the style of it is a lot more unrealistic in the sense of like
Isn't it more like kind of retro futuristic?
No.
no.
Or I'm thinking of what's that other one?
She's
I like
think of
that?
her like a badass samurai out for revenge,
Oh.
and she does like a lot.
Oh yeah,
of cool
Kill Bill's
moves.
the girl in like
Yellow.
the yellow suit. Yeah, and the sword.
and
Yeah,
she's out
yeah.
to kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just never seen the movies.
Oh, you got to watch that
The
shit.
Crazy 88 scene.
Oh yes. God, it's just cool, like cinematography. I love movies with cool.
And the way that
cinematography.
he changes the coloring from like
The
color
whole-
to
the
black
color
and
to
white.
Black and white, exactly.
Yeah.
the
And then you
transition
see
between-
the actual like aftermath and you're like, oh.
Are you going to school for that?
film theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. I haven't started, but I'm going to.
I want to.
It's interesting, dude. I mean, okay, and I'll give you an example. When I went to see How to Train Your Dragon, the scene with the first flight, in you know where they drop from the sky, you know they don't get the flight right, the map flies out of a hand, and the music kicks in, you know the test drive or whatever it's called.
Great. The music's so good.
It you have to think about it. If you were to take that music out of that scene, it would have been a different, or changed the music even, it would have been different.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been like when you listen to the soundtrack of that movie, for example, you're like, what the fuck? Why did they cook? Why did they cook so hard for no fucking reason? They just and the voice acting, the story. I mean, when you really look at it, you're like, what the fuck? Like, how
And
is
it's
it?
Always kids movies too.
For me, I felt like the
Animated
reason,
movies they could do well. I mean,
Well, Pirates of the Caribbean, they cooked on that.
what
That was
I
a
can
piece.
say is usually what I notice when I like when a scene is particularly cool or like that like theme song that's going on is when they're like timed with like what's going on with the visuals.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm
So
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. When How to Train a Dragon, every time he like switched behind a rock, it would go upbeat, and then when he came back, cut back down. It. That's like how you pull the audience.
But and not to do any spoilers, but in the this is why I brought it up. In the live action, it's a little bit different
Yeah.
of how they do it. Just a little bit different of how they do it than the animated. But it was, in my opinion, worse. Not worse, like it was bad, but it wasn't the same like
it didn't have the same
because
feeling.
like in the it didn't have the same feeling like when they did the score, when it hit the score, like they're flying down in the animated movie, like when they're about to go down and like oh shit, and then he's trying to read the map, and then the map flies out of his hands. He's like, "Fuck it,"
And he
like,
locks in.
And he locks in, and then the music kicks in. You're like, "Oh my god!" And they're like,
Well, you know the reason why it fits perfect, right?
What?
Because they make the animation first or the movie first, and then they add the score.
Right.
So with Pirates of the Caribbean, they filmed the whole thing, and then they added the score because they were watching it, and they were like, "Oh, okay, this worked this
Pirates
way."
of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But yeah, it matters. All I'm saying is but every piece matters. If they were to change the angle of the scene, imagine if it was just they were falling from the cliff and it was just a side angle like this. You know what I mean? There's no emotion in that. There's nothing going on.
It follows.
Same music and everything. Like no.
Because you need to feel
And
what
that's
they're
what they
feeling.
did with Toothless. Like that's why they had a problem with Toothless is because, like, he's the only dragon. If you notice, his eyes are in front of his head, and his mouth is.
Do you
bigger.
know why?
What?
Because Toothless is based off the writer's cat.
Well, it's also based off of a Black Panther. which
We
is-
think our cat looks like Toothless. It's got the green eyes, giant green eyes and gray.
Great.
Wait,
Yeah.
in the animated, doesn't he have like yellow eyes, or am I
They're
tripping?
green.
It's because he was turned to the Sith side.
A dark side
You get the dark
Toothless.
side eyes.
Dude, that would
No,
be cool.
no.
A red-eyed
He's always been
Toothless?
green. But like they did that, because they have to make it more like appealing. You know what I mean? All the other dragons, their eyes are on the side of their head. Toothless is the only one that has the ones in front.
The other ones are more designed like birds, you know. Toothless is more like a friendly cat.
Exactly. That's what, and they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Eyes being on the side, isn't that usually
birds,
seen in
horses.
prey?
Yes, exactly.
predators are
exactly, and that was the whole point too. Is he's a night fury, and he's one of the ones that they base him off
Yeah,
of
they
a
have
panther.
binocular vision.
Exactly. So they see better. They're hunters, and the other ones are more prey. Exactly. It's weird.
They're kind of like
They look out like chameleons.
they still have to eat, but they're
Bro,
like
could you imagine if you could control your eyes independently like that?
It'd be kind of scary.
it'd be fucking whack. But if you could from when you're born, then it wouldn't be like
Yeah, yeah.
abnormal.
Just go like wee wee wee.
Yeah, one eye on the screen, one eye on chat.
I'm watching you.
Thank you so much for the 5 dubs. Five dubs.
Me gaming when I have a kid, dude. Is like, Try to looking at that guy like, hey, watch yourself. That's gonna be so weird. That must be a weird transition. Playing games and then playing games, you're like, shut up, mini me. Talking too much, and then
I'm trying to clutch.
damn, trying to glitch. You haven't eaten today. No,
Go make some food.
yeah. I'm 3 years old, Dad.
I'm squelching out here.
We all
Are
are.
you hot?
Are you in
Dude,
jeans?
I'm like,
You're such a.
Are you in jeans?
God, you were such a complainer.
no.
You were that kid at Disney, like, I want. Can we go sit down?
Well, I just feel bad because I'm really.
Dude, I hated
I'm
those kids.
Just really sweaty.
We were on our trip. We had so many of those kids, dude. I'd be like, bro, if my kid.
Well, you went to a kid's place, so.
No, really? Really?
Josh's face.
Believe it or not, there was a lot of adults, unfortunately.
Yeah, we called those weirdos.
No, we called them normal people.
Yeah, okay, make yourself feel better.
A lot of people go to theme parks.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not dissing on you, dude. You're just weird.
Yeah, but normal
Hang around
people
kids.
also ride roller coasters at theme parks.
Who, normal people?
Yeah.
Yeah, normal people do, right?
Yeah, he looks at him,
Yeah, but
starts
you don't.
sweating. He's like,
I don't.
I thought you don't like roller
That's not
coasters.
true. I love roller coasters. I went to a theme park, asshole.
just gaslight
You
him.
said you didn't like the roller coasters.
Never said that.
No, you did.
No.
All
I
right.
never said I didn't
It's
like
on the
roller coasters. What I said was,
What
what I most likely said, because I definitely love roller coasters. That's
Okay,
I don't
fair
like
enough.
roller coasters that spin a lot and they get me sick.
Yeah,
like, for
me too.
example, we went on the Incredible Hulk that was there, got me sick, never doing that shit again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't want
It
to
was
do
like
the
6
teacups.
p.m. though, so we were cool. I was like, I'm sick. Let's go back to the hotel. I'm tired.
Any teacups, I'm alright.
I was
Yeah,
like,
do
I was
those.
literally in the. I won't forget. I was in the Fantastic Four Cafe, gentlemen, sweating my balls off because we got off the ride. I was so sick. You know when you're at that sick point where you're just hot, wet, and you're just fuck it, dude. I'm about to get naked. I don't even give a shit.
Your body wants to release something, but so it's doing it through sweat at the moment.
And then I'm like, and then it started coming up, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna throw up. I'm not gonna do it. And dude,
You would have lost.
he's a real.
Riz.
He's real. He's real. He's up there, dude. He's up there. He's watching me. Because I swear I was about to, and then all of a sudden I locked in. I'm like,
If it doesn't leave, it's fine.
I got water. I ate a little snack. We went back down the city walk area. I bought some shit. We went home.
I hopped on that motherfucking Hulk
Yeah,
thing again. I threw up everywhere.
Never doing that again, dude. That shit, like, no joke. It does feel like the Hulk tossed you around. I'll give them that, bro. I'll give them that. They did the theming well. You get off of that thing, you're like,
Just got
How do
beat up
you-
by the Hulk.
How do you guys do on roller coasters?
not ones like that. Not good.
I love roller coasters,
love
dude.
roller
Every
coasters.
single
Ones
one.
that don't do that shit. I'm fine with.
I am
One-
so terrified.
Oh, you're scared?
I'll do them,
Dude,
Oh,
no,
but I have to close my eyes. I have to be like,
Oh no, I love.
and then once it gets going, I'm like, wow.
I'm the
okay,
type,
we're going.
bro. I'm the motherfucker who'll go like, wee.
Oh, I fuck around. Like, we went on the river ride like 3 times. You know, the one that like drops
Yeah.
down. We went on like 3 times, and I'm like, wait, this is not supposed. There was kids. Oh, I'm so bad. There's like kids in the back. I'm like, this is not supposed to happen. Like just before we drop and shit. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, did you guys hear that noise? You know,
Something's
I'm-
wrong.
I'm that guy. Yeah.
You're a dick.
I'm
for
a
that.
dick. Or I'm like, oh, you know, there was like the little drop that goes on, and I like scream loud. You know, like it just like a little drop, and I'm like, ah!
Everybody's just sweating bullets for the rest of the ride.
Everyone's like,
I can't do high ones.
Well, dude,
like
I-
where it just goes up and then
And
you
drop.
drop.
Dude,
they
those
had
ones are the
that.
best.
I hate
I
those
love
ones
them.
too. But I went on the one that they had in Florida. It was Dr. Doom's like drop thing. This one was different, brother, because it launched you, and we weren't expecting that. Like I hopped on, I'm like, okay, because I was expecting it to slowly rise up and then drop you, right?
Reverse.
No, I just was like, we're minding our business, and then Dr. Doom speaking, he's like, hey, now you fall to your doom, and then just, and I was like, ah, you just see the feet leave your ground, and I was like, fuck, no, we're never doing that one again.
That would be cool.
You're going up,
And
your
then that one,
spine
it
like
jumps,
compresses.
it like drops and jumps down.
Did
like
you ever
that
do
one.
the what is it called? The haunted
And that's Disneyland, but yes.
Well, yeah, I know. We're just talking about falling rides.
That was not a falling ride, but yeah. You're talking about Tower of Terror.
That's it. Yep.
And yes, I love Tower of Terror. That one's fun. That's different.
That one is cool.
Those are different.
I remember that one.
Because you're in a space. When I'm out and I can see where I'm flying to.
Don't they
I
take a picture
that
of you
shit.
too?
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah, if it's enclosed, I'm good.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll wait extra so I can sit in the front cart. I like doing that. I'll wait in the extra line to sit in the very front of the cart.
I'm just there for the ride.
No,
Really?
as I'm in line, I start sweating. I'm like,
Really?
I don't know if I could do this.
You're that guy?
I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
See, I can't get on planes. You can get on planes. I could do that shit all day. You send me on a missile
'Cause
going
it's closer to
70
ground.
miles an hour on a track, I'm cool.
Dude, if we ever try to get Josh to go overseas, it's not going to go
No,
well.
I'm not going overseas.
Why are we going
brother.
overseas?
Leftovers going to Europe.
I'll tell you how.
World War III.
Yeah. I'll tell you why we're going overseas, bro. No, the Velocicoaster, which is one of like the coolest rides. Dude, that shit's so cool.
Oh, that's why we're going overseas?
No, I'm
The
talking about
Velocirope?
and the Velocirope. the Velocirope. Nah, in Florida.
Climb,
That ride, it's a roller coaster, but it's not one that like gives you a headache super fast and so cool.
It never makes sense to
I
me
would
that
love, dude.
the
Come
people
on,
who
dude. One day, I'm telling you right now, we're all gonna go to Florida. I'm gonna put this motherfucker on so many rides. We're gonna go to Universal Studios and Disneyland, and it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna go on all that shit. I'm gonna be like, yo, Jack, Dad.
I wouldn't
lie to-
It's gonna be bad too, because we're gonna be going up. We're gonna go like Rip Ride Rocket, where it literally goes off like it starts like literally straight. You go straight. I'm gonna go, Jack, Dad. Here we go. Here we go.
hold on.
Here we go. I love doing
I'm
that.
passed out.
Oh, me too. And I'll pass, dude. When we were on the
Me and
whole,
Travis
I was
are just
close. I was
like-
like, well, you know when you're holding on for the G-force, you're like, I literally don't know. Explain to me what you do with your eyes when you're going on a coaster and it does like this thing.
Yeah, I
and
do
you
this.
Hit those G's. Oh, I do this. I'm trying to look up. I'm trying to follow the track still. I'm like,
That's how you're gonna dry your eyes out, bro. That would shut your
That's how you
eyes.
pass out as well.
yeah, I don't know what to do.
That's how you have the most fun, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see where I'm going. I'm like, woo! Especially with the Velocicoaster.
I mean, I've never passed
all
out on
I'm
a
saying
roller
is-
coaster.
Yeah, all I'm saying is we should do if we do go to like a amusement park or something like that. Do you still have a GoPro?
Yeah.
You should bring that with, and we should go on like the water rides, do the 4-tube thing.
Well, one of us can have the camera here, and then one can have the GoPro.
That would be
love
cool.
it.
And we split up in like twos.
Dude, that'd be
I am, bro.
sick.
I'm that guy, by the way, where it's like we don't need the map. I'm the map. I know where I'm going.
on the map.
Okay.
On the map.
No,
on the
I
map.
straight up. I figured that shit out quick, dude. I'm good. I'm like, where are we going? Okay, Peter Pan's.
All right, it's north. We gotta head north, and then.
No, I'm so good. Literally, you can ask Coral. She was just following me around. I'm like, we gotta go left. She's like, okay, all right, let's go.
She's like,
As long as I have my little mini me with me, I'm like, we're good. Where is it? I'm like, there it is. 2 people. Sweet. We're about to get on Peter Pan's. Like, I'm over here like hyped. I'm like, I love this ride. Just
rode this 3 times
a
today already.
grown-ass man just. Yippee! I love that ride, bro. Ride's peak. Peak. If you ever been to Disneyland or Disney World, Disneyland's is better. Just saying. But Disney World, Peter Pan's flight is fun.
All right. Well, on another note, I think that was.
Tyler's like, I'm hot, guys. Can
on
you please?
another note, on that note, we're not gonna say another thing.
Look at now that we rode in.
All right.
How do you sell it?
Now that we've ridden this
Ridden?
Now that
episode-
we've ridden it in,
I was so mad at you
Well,
guys. I'm
we're-
like, don't gaslight me. I
Well,
know.
no, we're at a
we
good
almost
time.
had your ass.
Yeah, you did. That's why I looked it up because I go, yeah, keep yapping. But I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Yeah, road.
Just keep yapping. Oh, I didn't like that. I could hear
I
like
loved
the.
it. Do
Did
it
you
again.
hear
Do it
that?
again. Hold
Why,
on. Hold
let
on.
me
Do it
just-
again.
Okay,
Like
watch.
reverberation.
Yeah. Hold on.
Get-
Hold on.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Oh,
All right, get a little of
God,
this.
no, please, no.
Imagine that coming to you middle of the night.
Dude, that just sounds like it's in my ear.
I'm stabbing that thing.
Hey, you.
Did you hear what Tyler just said? It sounds like it's in my ear.
Okay, you know what I meant.
You have headphones on, brother. It's
Dog.
directly in your ear.
Imagine you're trying to go to sleep though, and you're just like,
Tyler, are you asleep? Tyler, can you open your eyes? Wake up. I gotta show you something.
And then he gets a mushroom stamp on his face.
Give me your toes.
Tyler, look.
Tyler, look.
Just eyes open and just.
That is
Yo,
definitely
Tyler,
a
you
rude
awake?
awakening.
Damn, that sound was girthy, bro.
Dude, yeah, that's got some fucking weight to it.
oh damn, that was a good.
Damn.
Dude, is that your fucking cock? What is that?
Yeah.
Stay sick right now.
Okay.
Is that your leg? No, it's my weird, bro.
We're just digging a hole.
It's my tripod.
Oh, you're digging in me.
Yo.
All right.
All right.
All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and check out the socials down below.
Yes,
Make sure you leave a comment what you think. Leave a like. Subscribe. Love you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate all the support. Keep leaving comments and stuff. We love that crap. It's good.
Deja vu. All right.
Deja vu.
Leftovers out.